We said the kavanot of the mikveh, this is what we learned already. This is kavanot mikveh of the Baal Shem Tov. Okay? The first thing we learned was that the mikveh has 40 se'ah of water. Right? 40 se'ah. So we have mem se'ah of rainwater. Mem se'ah. 40 se'ah of rainwater. And the rest is filled with regular water. How do you say water in Hebrew? Mayim. And the mayim is gematria how much? 90. And the mayim with the 40 se'ah have to go in something called a mikveh. Mikveh is going to be 151. So we said, what is the spiritual part of this thing? And what is the spiritual part? How do I be mekabel to the neshama of that thing? So we said that there's 4 names of Hashem. Ab, Sag, Ma, and Ben. So Ab goes like this. Yud, K, Vav, K. Shem Sag, that's 72. Next name is 63. Yud, K, Vav with an aleph in the middle, and K. Next name is 45, Shema. It's all with alephs. Yud, K, Vav, K. Next name is Shem Ben, 52. B'milui Hehin, Yud, K, Vav, K. Right. So what is the 40 se'ah of the mikveh? The 40 se'ah comes from Shem Ab, 72. 72 is also gematria chesed. Mayim is chesed. Correct? So we have over here Yud. How many Yuds we have? 4. That's the 40 se'ah. Because 4 Yuds, 4 times 10 is how much? 40. That's the 40 se'ah. Now the Mayim, how do you get Mayim? 90. How many Yuds we had here? 4. How many we have in the second name? 1, 2, 3. That's already 70. 1 in Shem Ma and 1 in Shem Ben. Altogether, how much is that? 90. 90 gematria Mayim. So we have the 40 se'ah and we have the Mayim. How do we bring it inside the mikveh? The mikveh we said is gematria 151. It's Shem Ekyeh. All these Shemot have to go inside this name. This is the most important name because it's the mikveh itself. It's Shem Ekyeh B'milui Hehin. How do you have that? Aleph, K, Yud, K. Right? That name is 151. Also gematria Kaas. To be metakin the Kaas. All this is inside the mikveh. That's the first kavana of the mikveh. Yeah.
The cups.
Huh?
The cups.
No, the cups. Huh? That's the first kavana of the mikveh. This is what we learned 3 weeks ago. Now let's learn the second page. Okay? I'm erasing it. Right? I'm erasing. The second part is a bit more intense. We said there's 40 se'ah. How do you spell se'ah? Samech, Aleph, Hey. Se'ah. Take the Samech and the Hey. What do you get? 65. Gematria Shem Amonai. Aleph, Dalet, Nun, Yud. So you have to say the 40 se'ah is inside Shem Amonai.
So when you in it,
okay? So the 4 Yuds are inside Shem Amonai. Now the Aleph is what? Ora Chochmah. Is the Sphira of Chochmah, wisdom. To get the wisdom inside the water. Now wisdom in God's name is which letter? Yud Kei Vav Kei. Which one is Chochmah? The Yud. How do you spell Yud? Yud, Vav, Dalet. The Yud is Chochmah. What's the Vav? How many kavs are in a se'ah? 6 kavs. How do you spell kav? Kuf bet. 102. Remember those 4 names, Ab, Sag, Ma, Ben? Let's just take the milui.
okay.
Just take the milui. So we have Vav. Let's take the milui of 72. It's going to be 46. It's going to be Vav Dalet. Yud. Yud Vav. Yud. Let's take the milui of 63. What's the 63 minus 26 is how much? 37. Gematria Bichia. Gematria crying. Gematria Hevel. Alright, when you cry, since Hevel made a sin with their eyes, when you cry, you're fixing the sin of Hevel. Because crying is the same gematria as Hevel. Okay, so crying is a very big thing if you use it correctly.
In the Mikve.
Right? So 37 is Gematria Bichya. So 37 is going to be Vav Dalet. Yud Aleph Vav Yud. What's the next name? 45, yeah? Take out the 26, you get just 19. Gematria Chava. Chava was inside Adam. Right? You have Vav Dalet, Aleph, Aleph Vav, Aleph. All together you're going to get 102. You got to think of this. How many of these are in the name of God? In the Se'ah? 6. 6 times Kav, 102 times 6 is how much? 612, Gematria Brit. That's the tikkun of your Brit Milah in the Mikve. That's the tikkun of your Brit Milah in the Mikve.
You lost me right now.
I lost you. Okay, so look back at the video.
Hold on a minute. No.
You're not going to be looking back at the Mikve.
I'm just saying, like, the whole concept was, so you're already in it.
In every Se'ah, there's 6 Kavs. If you take the Kav, which is Vav Dalet Yud Yud Vav Yud, Vav Dalet Yud Aleph Vav Yud, Vav Dalet Aleph Aleph Vav Aleph, 6 of those is going to be Brit. That's how you metakin your Brit inside the Mikve.
So all that.
Now let's do the Dalet now. We have the Yud, we have the Vav. Let's do the Dalet. Now all of this is in the Aleph. The Samechei is easy. It's 65. It's the Malchut.
You're not in the water, right? So
You're in the water.
So you think that's
All of this is in the water.
It's not going to be enough air.
You could do it a couple of times.
So you're in the water right now. You're thinking of Samech.
First, you did the first page.
Right. Now you're about to go in.
Se'at Samechei Amonai Aleph Yud. Yud is the Chokhmah Vav. 6 Vav, 6 Kavs. Every Kav is going to be those Shemot. 6 of those is my Brit. My Brit, we were talking the Brit. Now let's do the Dalet. How many logs are in a Kav? 4 logs. It's a measurements. It's measurements. So now let's do the Dalet. I'm putting the Dalet over here. There's 4, right? Yud is 10. Vav is 6. We did the 6 already. 6 times Kav is Brit. And Dalet is going to be, what's 4? Log. It's a log. Log is Gematria 39. Gematria Tal. It's going to be the tikkun of Chilul Shabbat now.
How is do?
Tal, also do. Kital orot talecha ve'aretz refaim tapir. 39 is a gematria of Shem of Hashem. Which one? Yud Vav Daled K Vav. This name is the tikkun for Chilul Shabbat. It's also because 39 melachot. It's also a tikkun to make yourself closer to Hashem. All right, that's the second page.
Can we draw what's inside the Mikve?
No, I can make you a copy of the pages of it. Make you a copy of the pages, and we could look at it inside as we're doing it, as we review the kavana. Okay, this is the second page. Now there's a third page. The third page is what?
When you go to the mikveh, can you think of these things as not all these letters in gematria?
Yeah.
Can you think of it as just that, like
6 Kavs is the breed, Dalet is the log.
like
Yeah, of course you could do that too. Obviously, it's not as powerful as actually thinking of the Shem. Right?
It's
the combination.
But the Torah Chacham says even that works. It's called kavana klalit, right? So after this, the next kavana, which I'm not gonna do today, the next because there's more to it. You have to say the pasuk in your mind. Mikve Yisrael, Hashem Moshi'o ve'et tzara. The mikveh of Israel is the salvation of God. What kavanah are you supposed to have when you say that? Mikve Yisrael, Rashi Tevot Mi. Mikve Yisrael. Mi is gematria nun, which is 50. How many gates does the Bina have? The Sfira 50. You have to pick up the Malchut to the 50 gates of the Bina, and over there she sweetens her judgments. How are you going to do that? By thinking of the name of the 72 letters name of God, which is Aleph, Lamed, Dalet. Alad.
That's what your dad told me to
That's
say.
the name of that's the Gvurot. You got to bring it up to the Bina, and you have to sweeten it. That's going to be the third page, which we're not going to do today because I think it's already too much. All right?
Makes sense now.
You guys could enjoy your
Evening.
Enjoy your evening.
Your father told me